It was just Yeezy Day. You guys ready for Sneakers Day? Oh, what's going on with YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another video. We have a little discussion video. Nike just posted up on the Sneakers app that we are getting a reserve kicks. Reserve your kicks. Basically restocks of some shoes that we had before we wasn't able to get, or we didn't get, or our returns. We'll talk about that. But it's going to be happening this week. We just got the message yesterday. I wasn't able to do it. I was down in St. Louis and Orlando this weekend, so I was kind of busy. So now I'm making this content for you guys. We got to talk about some possible chances of some restocks. Because I know we love restocks, man. I feel like that's the only thing we've been getting for the past few weeks now. Just restocks. Yeezy Day was pretty successful. I think a lot of people was able to cook and hit on Yeezy Day. And it was a lot of manual people was able to hit. So I think a lot of people were happy on Yeezy Day. I should be getting my stuff in this week, so I hope to have like a Yeezy haul or something like that, you know, open up packages. So wait for that content. I'm still looking for turtle doves. That was only in Europe only though. Sneakers Day, it was only in Europe. Shouts to the good people over in Europe and in EU. They had Sneakers Day. Yeah, and they had like some pretty decent amount of stuff. Like they had, it wasn't really too much because I think a lot of people were hyping up. Supposedly a lot of people from this picture, it was supposed to be like Travis Scott's and some military 4s and some other stuff too as well. Like some Air Max, you know, Travis Scott Air Maxes, Pandas, some 3s and stuff. Like that was kind of what a lot of people thought it was, but reality, it was just maybe a couple like Air Maxes here and there. It was what else they said? The big one was they just dropped the Canyon Purple Air Jordan 4s. We haven't got that in the US yet. We should be getting that in October, but Europe, you guys get things a little bit earlier than us nowadays apparently. Supposedly the Canyon Purple Air Jordan 4s were easy to get. I don't think a lot of people really liked it. They are kind of sitting. They're not really going for much. Some people like them, some people don't. You know, to me, it has like a little bit of a Joker vibe to it. You know, it's fine. It's cool. But I'll wait till the US to get these things. I don't want to pay anything crazy. Might have to do it for content, but still. But the big one is the yellow toes. The yellow toes, I think that's the one that everybody wants. Shouts to Stash Sneakers. He dropped some information on Twitter and stuff like that. And apparently, is there a quiz or something? It's supposed to be a shock drop for the yellow toes, so just stay tuned for that, for all the good peoples over there in EU and all that good stuff. You know, you might have to answer a question, you might have to, you know, scan a picture or something. You never know what they do with sneakers, but hey, this is a pretty hype shoe as well. Pretty excited for it. You know, I've seen a pair in hand before. They look really good. The material wise is very fantastic. It's probably one of the best Air Jordan ones that we got in a long time. Except for you want to count collabs or something. But this is a really good GR, and I'm pretty excited for it. I think US, we're going to be getting these things on September 24th. So if EU's doing a shock drop on them, expect maybe US to get a shock drop on them. So just stay tuned for that. But a big one. Let's talk about US now. We talked a lot about EU. US, we're going to have a reserve week from either today on the 7th, which didn't happen today, till all the way to Saturday, November 13th. Now, usually, if history repeats itself, usually reserve sneakers on Jordans and stuff like that are usually on Tuesdays, sometimes Wednesdays, and then Fridays. And then they let the drop, kind of do a separate thing on Saturdays. Now, what is on this stuff? And a lot of people know, there's not a lot of information out there. Nike really keeps their stuff pretty tight and stuff doesn't get leaked out like Yeezy Day. I just want to say to you guys, I know a lot of people are excited because they think it's going to be the military 4s, which is a big one. I think a lot of people are excited for that. And I just remind you guys, we just had a shock drop on Sneakers app in the US. And it was a lot of freaking pairs, like a lot of majority of people. Even me and my wife hit a pair. So I had 2 pairs from Sneakers app, and I just can't see them coming out again on these military blacks. Maybe they do. Maybe they have extras. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I just don't see it just because they just dropped it literally 2 weeks ago. So just trying to get your guys' hopes up and all that. I know a lot of people think it's going to be military 4s. I know it's one of the hype shoes, and it's a shoe that everybody wants, and the price on these things hasn't went down. Like, they're keep going freaking up. Honestly, what are we really gonna get? I truly think it's gonna be some stuff that not a lot of people really want. It's the stuff that people that were sitting in the shoes that didn't sell out. So that's probably what it's gonna end up being. You know, like it might be like some Midnight Navy 6, maybe some 72 and 10s, maybe the Brotherhoods. Does everyone love these things, right? These things, I think these things are going way under retail, like way under retail. I think these things are like a 120 or something. I think the only thing that it could possibly be good that we might get are something like this, the bleach corals. This is probably going to be one of the best bet. Maybe the infrared 4s. Maybe that could be a good one. You know, I like those a decent amount. I know some people didn't like them at first, and you know they're kind of like doing their thing. It's a very mid shoe, but you know I still think it's a decent. That probably, if they do drop that, that would probably be the best one. But it's gonna be a lot of stuff we probably don't want. You know, like green bean 5s, Oreo 6s. You know, just maybe muslin 3s. You know, what else came out this year that, you know, not that many people really wanted? I don't know, just probably stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just gonna be a lot of miscellaneous stuff that we probably didn't really care for and probably didn't want, and it's just gonna be disappointed, and we waited this whole week. So don't get too hyped up. That's all I'm saying. And if we do get something great, hey, cool. We can only hope this is gonna be something good. But in other news, we will get a major full restock again of some Panda Dunks. That's right, everybody's favorite. So August 11th is supposed to be when we're gonna get a full restock of some Panda Dunks. Now, that's on a Thursday. That's probably a good chance we're also gonna be getting the reserve kicks too as well, or the reserve stash sneakers. So it might be like back to back. Like Panda Dunks will be releasing at 10 a.m. on Nike, usually on the Nike app. You gotta search, you know, Dunks. It'll probably be a Leo drop and all that. But I'm expecting to be a full size, you know, restock. Like last time, I think it was like 100K pairs or something like that. I expect probably gonna be the same thing. Plenty of these things to go around, trust me, man. And hey, no matter how many times these things restock, they still go for bread and they still move. That's a crazy thing. They still move. People still love them, you know. Like I don't know what it is, you know. And everywhere you walk around, like if you go anywhere to like a sneaker show or just walk around the mall, someone has a Panda Dunk, you know, definitely. And I'm one of those people that like, hey, I wear my Panda Dunks all the time too. It's one of those shoes where like, hey, I just throw it on, looks fine, good to go. Sneaker resale shop I talk to, they always say Panda Dunks are always their best movers, and they move them. They move them pretty well, and people still love them, you know, especially for like, I know first day of school just happened. I know tax-free weekend just happened too as well. So a lot of people are really still buying the Panda Dunks, and I think it's one of those things where we're gonna continue getting restocks for a long time. And I think last time the restock on the Panda Dunks were all women's. It was all women's. It was the women's Pandas. It wasn't the men's. I think this time it's supposed to be the men's. But we'll have to wait and see about that one. So stay tuned for that. We got a couple of restocks happening this week. Nothing major that's coming out. Like I think the Concord 5s came out earlier this last week. The Citrus Jordan 7s are coming out later this week. So that's probably maybe some people actually like those. Those are kind of like a, you know, a retro that, you know, from an old, you know, came back, you know, maybe 15 years ago. So maybe some people like those. But hey, man, still a big week, man. Got a couple more content to do. Just got back from St. Louis and Orlando, and then I'll see you guys in Alabama this week and at the Soul Train Sneaker Festival, guys. Me, Snipe, Unbreakable is gonna be there. He Got Kicks is gonna come through too as well. So it's gonna be a good time, man. Never been to Alabama, so I'm excited to see it. And then next week after that, on the 21st, I will be in Dallas for the Sneaker Traveler event, man. That should be a good time. I know 2J's Kick's going to be in the building. I think Conceit is going to be in the building. So, hey, Dallas is always lit, man. Dallas is always a good time. So, hope to see you guys there, man. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at German Chris on IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm German Chris. Peace.